But do you know what I want to go to? So, have you got any Catfish fans in the room? Anybody?
Yes.
Oh my god, super fan over here, super fan.
Super fan. Oh my god.
Wait, what was your favorite? Did you obviously watched back in the day Catfish? Yeah.
You should never call me a fat ass Kelly Price.
What about the Bow Wow episode when the
Bow Wow episode
with the lambskin dildo?
Lambskin.
Lambskin.
Blood of the lamb.
Somebody pretended to be Bow Wow.
Sent the guy 10 grand.
Right.
10K.
Sent her 10 grand.
Yeah.
No. I just want to make sure we get that in there.
And
From
then
other people's money.
And then when they finally caught the catfish, it was a female.
Okay.
And as a way of, what's the word, like seducing girls.
Seduction.
In the dark, she would use a lambskin dildo
to pam them to oblivion.
Yeah, basically. Because obviously she didn't reveal that she's actually a
I'll be honest
female
with you,
instead of a male.
I know it sounds bad, man. Yeah, a bit of me is like, if you got finessed by that, shouts out to the finesser. Yeah. Someone said, I only want to shag you in the dark. Yeah. Because they're using a dildo and they're really a girl.
Yeah.
Please. It's not my fault. You're dark.
I hate shagging in the dark.
This isn't about
what,
you,
light
bro.
on, yeah.
Wait, I'm confused, bro.
I'm
not really on the dark thing. I'm sorry.
No, but you know it's cool. I'm here, but that's why I can't get with the you got finessed. Someone said they only want to. If anybody said they want to shag me in the dark, I'll be offended. I'm on a bus.
Yeah, I'd be offended. I would actually be offended.
Yeah, same.
In the dark.
Pitch black. No.
But what if they're like, I'm just really insecure with my body?
No.
Yeah.
No, then we should be in the situation.
Cool.
Exactly. Should be comfortable.
I want to see everything. I want to look at it. I want to see it swing. I want
swing.
Yes.
Come on. Big niche for them.
I want to see it stand on its own leg.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll be really frank, yeah. I've never seen this side to Misha, and I don't know how to take it.
Have you never seen this side of me?
I've
seen it.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
very free. I'm
Unfortunately,
open to
I've
speak
seen it.
about
Oh,
this.
just wanted to swing.
Unfortunately, I've seen it, but
I like to see it go pat, 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 pat.
Whoa.
yeah, what?
I agree.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You man ain't flap your ting after putting in work. Nah? In front of the
Sometimes
mirror.
they're
Just
feeling
me? Alright, cool. Cool. I understand.
So Catfish coming back. Julie and one white brother. Apologies, I don't know.
Uber. His name's Uber.
No, don't do that.
No,
why are
bro.
you shouting? Why are you shouting?
His name's Uber.
Uber. Okay, apologies. Uber.
What, X or what? Lux?
Stop it. Stop it.
Uber Pool.
Dad
Uber
joke.
Pool.
Such a dad joke.
Pool? I mean,
Uber.
Stop.
From Vikings and that. Shout out to Uber and Julie. We here because of Julie. Yeah. So yeah, Catfish is coming back.
I don't think so.
So Fat Ass Kelly Price, Bow Wow. What are your other classic Catfish moments?
The girl that did it like 4 or 5 times. I can't remember what her name is.
She got catfish 4 or 5 times.
No,
it's a black girl, wasn't it? With K-Rose. She just was
prolific.
Serial catfisher. Like,
some people have issues. Honestly, it's not that deep.
That's bad, man. Still
very insecure girl. She just was being very defensive and just cussing everybody out. You're the one that's deceiving other people.
That is so scary.
And you've been on the show 3 times. They've caught you 3 times.
Like 3 completely separate
Yeah,
investigations.
you need a new hobby still because you're not good at this.
Do you remember the episode with? Sorry to cut you off. The episode that was it Neve that threw the boy's iPhone inside the river?
He dashed it. The boy was being so disrespectful. He just took the boy's phone because he wasn't listening to him and just threw it in the river. And Neve, I wanted him to thump him. I'm sad when Max left because Max would go into the people and be like, "How dare you treat this person like this?
He was the
who do you think you are?"
King of shade.
Neve was never like that. He would just hold it back and just try and reason with a person. I swear, sometimes Max wanted to dash the camera in the person's face.
Damn.
And then Max obviously got a big job. He went to do production.
Have you guys ever been catfished?
No.
Hatfished? Hypefished?
No.
Hatfish. What about Hatfish?
I've heard Hatfish, like, obviously Donnie's like bare selfies, bare Mitchell and Ness, bare New Era. And then you link, man, drop top.
The hairline is just finished. It's by the ears.
By the ears, yeah.
No, but I will say, it's not Hatfish. There was this guy that I dated, yeah?
Okay, sorry. Go on, Big Meech.
There was a guy that I dated, and when in his pictures, like the pictures he would send me or on Instagram, he's very toned, he's very muscly. Then we went on a couple of dates, and you're kissing and whatnot. You
kissing?
Yeah. You feel underneath their top, like whatever.
What, me? What's going on
Hold
here?
on.
Foles having a nightmare.
Let me land. Just a little feel. I want to feel your abs. I want to just
Washboard thing.
Washboard ting. Man was so insecure. He proper jumped back, you know.
Did he tense the belly and that?
Everything. And he was like, no.
I can relate still.
And I was very confused because you seem to be wanting to send me pose up.
Okay, so I
Only
want to see the
waist
goods
up,
right now,
waist
innit?
up, but
Yeah.
pose up.
Okay, waist up, PG. Come on.
But it's like all of a sudden,
He was doing Photoshop in this.
you doing Photoshop.
Yeah.
Oh,
He was
doing
doing
like
Photoshop.
so man posed like he had a cheese graters, yeah.
Yeah.
But
But
these
really-
times he had bare belly.
How long do you think that was going
Block
on?
of cheese.
Uncle belly.
After
Man
we've
had
gone
the-
on 3 dates, third date now,
Man
we're
had
getting a
the
little bit
flubber thing.
touchy.
Oh, so you're getting a bit physical.
Yeah, just a little bit touchy.
A bit adult
but-
wrestling.
No, not that far. Not
Okay,
that far.
cool. I'm just testing the waters.
I'm confused as to why you've been doing that.
Yeah.
If you've had that a little soft belly, you got a soft belly. No one's
So
crying.
now you guys know how we
Feel
feel
my fupa.
when you catfish us
Let's-
with filters
listen.
and Photoshop.
Bro, do you know the first
No,
time
in
when
our
I
real
touched
life.
hard breast?
Filter, babe.
Black pearls don't do filter.
I'm not talking about you guys.
Pretty in our real life.
Was in pretty. What? Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, the first
No,
time.
no, I agree. You look fantastic still.
Thank you.
Bro,
That's it.
the first time
I
I
just
touched
got to check
hard
him, you know?
breast.
What? Like scones?
What?
Fam.
Say that again.
Say that again.
What do you say?
Hard breast.
Hard breast.
What, like fake?
What? Fake
Like,
tits.
yeah, like the
Oh,
plastic surgeon did the hard thing.
yeah.
I was like, nah, I'm soft now.
Is that a real thing for guys? That you guys really don't like fake boobs?
Huh?
Wait,
Go
so
on,
wait,
Michelle.
wait. Can I ask you guys, what is your preference then?
Fake boobs is cool, but
look at.
it can't
Yeah.
be that.
I'll be
That
honest
hard.
with you.
Oh, like
okay.
the coconut.
And I'll be
shape
frank
one.
How are
with
your
you.
boobs erect?
I'm not on the turtleneck titty. You know that you go yard dance.
You know
the
what?
Stiff titty.
First of all,
The titty that sits here.
It's like here. It's like
Yeah.
fine at the neck.
And she got bare attitude in that, just dancing to the daps. Like, relax, babes. What I do? Breaking news. She know where no Honda wears.
Do you need it?
Bruv, no, I'll be honest with you. I think it's highly unattractive, innit? Like, breasts are gonna swing, bro. It is what it is. Like, I'm talking like this stiff titty, bro.
So
like,
you
no
like
bra,
natural?
just here.
Natural.
On the collarbone. It's ridiculous, man. Allow me, fam. Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. It's
Yeah.
great to look at, but I'll be honest with you. Yeah, like, nah, that's just relax, man. So if you're thinking of a boob job, chill out. We don't want that.
no, you could do the boob thing without it being hard.
Yeah.
Well,
Like
that's
a
more of like a teardrop.
like a fat transfer thing.
You can't do that. It's different fat cells. That will not work.
Wow. I swear down.
Education.
You can have the coconut shell, which is like a flat, like a coconut cut in half.
Okay.
That's like flat. That's mostly with the tight one. But then you can get like a teardrop, which is like a pear drop sweet, like a pear. So it
Shout out to them
forms
prayers.
a little bit more round. And then there's another one, but I can't remember the third shape. But you can get different ones. And then you've got silicone, and then you've got the saline. So
How do you guys like navigate social media when it feels like everybody and their mother is either like filtering, photoshopping their pics, or getting assistance when it comes to surgery? Like,
I unfollow. I don't need that in my life.
Oh,
I don't follow any Instagram models. I don't. That's not for me. That's
Really?
not for me. You're selling fakery. I'm not for that.
okay.
Mm.
What about
me,
you,
I think
Nance?
growing up as a tomboy, I was a tomboy until I was like,
Speak to the mic, Chris. Thank you.
I was a tomboy till I was like, how old are you when you leave college? 17?
18.
18.
18,
Until I was
18.
like 17, maybe. So for a long time, I wasn't, not that I wasn't bothered about the way I looked, but it wasn't, I was more into sports and that was my focus. So for me, I always felt quite confident in the way I looked because I was hanging around with guys most of the time. We're always doing sports and it's more about your ability more than anything else, not
Yeah.
how you look. So it was only when I got to uni that I was like, oh, okay,
Mini skirts?
this is what the babes are doing. And like I'd wear a skirt and all the rest of it, but in terms of like anyone can see, like I don't have big boobs and I didn't feel a way about that.
Look how
pretty
Vez is looking.
listening to the story.
until I got to uni. Do you know what I mean? Like,
But
I was fine with it until I got to uni, and then
Okay.
it's like in a weird way, it's kind of being around more girls that made me feel like,
Okay.
oh, okay. So
I like this. So the man them was empowering you.
no, it's the yourself. No, because more than anything, like, boy, they will just rip the shit out of you. Like, it could be for anything.
Yeah.
Absolutely, it's not, and not necessarily the way you look. Like, they rip you for your shit banter, for your shit hair, for your shit shoes. It's not necessarily like about
look at
you,
your-
if that
Yeah,
makes
okay,
sense. And so, then like being in a situation where you're meeting lots of different types of girls and like really feminine girls and girls that take super care of their appearance, and I think that was where I was like, oh, yeah, this is a bit different.
Mm.
But up until that point, like, I was just me in it.
Would you guys like this is a question to the man them in the room, yeah? When a woman says, "Oh yeah, you know, I don't get along with women, I just chill with guys."
That's not what
You were
I
Jezebel.
said. That's not what I said. That felt like a shot. Yeah.
I'll be honest. Like, oh yeah. I just hang with the man, baby. You
Definitely.
dick sucker.
Foles,
Did I lie? Look at the laughter. That was a cosign.
No, but that's different. I did a lot of sports, so
Listen, you know what it is? If you put pain in on like the 4G, 3G turf, cool. If you're just hanging with the man them, just like on the block, you're a dick sucker.
No, not always.
Huh?
Not always.
Misha, you're bare revelations this week. I don't know what's going on, bro. What's going on?
No, I'm just saying. Some like, as Chrissy said, sometimes you are a tomboy, and that's just who you hang
No, that's
with.
very fair, yeah. But yeah.
Everybody has phases.
Yeah.
You might be like a tomboy one day, and then you've just girlied up. You go through phases.
They're the best ones, man. I'm telling you, like when they evolve, like Jean when she turned into Phoenix, fam, it's the next thing. When the tomboys just realize,
Yeah. Because all the
That,
man
you
them are
know.
overlooking her and that. And you're looking at the night tracks, you're like, there's a bunda there, bro.
That is actually
And like, if only you knew what you have.
the man them are pundits, bro. When
Bro.
it comes to this thing.
Yeah, no.
telling you.
Yeah. We have an eye for talent, still talent scout.
Mm.
They get me. Women are the same though, they know.
What do they know, bro?
But they'll be asking about all your friends and that, all your handsome friends and that. They know, bro.
there's nothing worse than getting the wrong one in the friendship group.
How'd you navigate that though?
Hey,
Like, be honest, like,
Nah, the cosign is mad.
because it's painful.
you know,
The nodding is mad.
yes, I might need you to sit over here so I can get you on the mic at some point. You like sit here so I can pass you the mic. No, bring your chair here or one of these just so I can get you on the mic in it at some point. And Louise, you have to do the same as well, so Vans can pass you the mic. 'Cause I want everyone to contribute. Sorry, Sosa. Yeah. You just it's now's the time. You can, yeah. Feel free. You can move across. Yeah.
This one.
Or you can give her this one. Alright, cool. Yeah, you can sit with H, innit? Where? See next to the melanin god. Go on. Yeah.
The melanin god.
So go on, Chris.
Sit
Talk to
here,
us.
I can
So
put this in the middle.
how is it when you? How did you navigate, or how did you feel when you realised you got with the wrong guy in the group?
All right, so for me, this ages and ages ago, I thought it was like, oh,
Wait, one
it's
sec. Go
like,
on, one
alright,
sec.
cool.
Let them move 1 sec. Sorry, just for the audio, guys. Sorry. Go on. Go on, Essie. Go on.
Push back.
They want that hair.
You all good?
Yeah.
Cool. Sorry, Chrissy. Go on.
It's alright. He was like, this guy that I was dating like ages ago.
Many moons
And
ago, in case
many,
your MTM's
many
listening.
moons. He was like, oh, it's my friend's birthday. We're having a dinner, whatever. You get dressed and you go. Like, we were the first ones there. So the first friend comes and you're like, oh,
Uh-huh.
what?
I was like, where the hell are you?
Okay, cool. Next friend comes and you're like, no. This is a setup. Every single friend,
10-10.
10 across the board.
So
And
you
I'm
would have
like,
shagged him at the table.
and I'm just looking at him like, yeah, you're proper dead.
What's wrong? Why are you looking at me like that?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, and I mean, obviously we're not together anymore.
Oh,
But just after that point, you know when like you're looking at him like
Oh?
you're kind of clapped in it.
wow.
Damn.
Now, do you know what? Yeah, I want us to have an honest conversation.
Can I
yeah?
crack this other last so we can keep drinking?
Yeah, man. Nah,
Cool.
bro. The thing is that like I want the man them to be honest. Yeah, this is a safe space. I know women are here, but at the same time, let's be
women are
honest.
here.
Yeah.
God.
In the words that shouts out to my black queens.
Yeah. Shout out to
Sorry, but we have not been the ones choosing violence. Yeah, it's been you over there.
She's in violence. You walked in with violence.
Listen.
Black
No.
Pearl.
No, it's their week. Beyonce won a Grammy for Brown Skin Girl. so,
Period.
you know.
Burna Boy won a Grammy and so did obviously International Man's Month.
Don't do that.
That's
Don't
all
do
us to
that,
the
don't do
world.
Anyway, the man them, yeah. Do you guys acknowledge whether you're the one that is the popping one out of your collective or nah?
No, you know, because you're on the table and that, and them man don't even have to get bottles. The girls just go to them. You know, bro. You know you handsome friends are. I sent all the bitches to H. That's why it's good.
Someone in a relationship, you know,
What's going on? What's going on there?
Don't do that to H.
She ain't gonna hear this.
All right,
Want
cool.
some Las Olas? It's a birthday.
I would love some. Yes, but I'm just.
No, the man them know because we code in different things like, oh yeah, that man get it in still. Be honest, bro. You know that nigga handsome, man. Just like be comfortable in your skin, bro. You ain't gay, bro.
Is it like slightly hating though?
It's hate because you know, like he doesn't have to do anything. You're there buying bottle after bottle, and you might get a conversation. You know, bro. Like man, them know.
Because I've seen instances, yeah, where like one of the Donnies that ain't necessarily the popping one, they get their attention, yeah. But then there's a lot of girls to go round, you know what I'm saying, in terms of like just talking to them. But they withhold that information because, nah, you get mad girls anyways.
No, you can't hate.
I'm like, rah, that's mad hate.
You got to throw the assist. You can't do that. You got to throw the assist. You have to. What you lot conversing over there?
Why are you women's business?
No.
I mean, you're not in the studio, so.
So why are you women's business? Make sure pod B.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now you got to throw this. You can't hate your brethren. Like I've been there. You be chatting to her babes and that, and she used to be like trying to play it coy and that. I just be listen. You like that tall nigga, innit? You like the nigga with the beard, innit? You just got past. You can't hate, bro. You have to.
Yeah.
You have to. It's a must.
It's yeah. That's what I'm
These
saying.
lot taking selfies in the corner. It's so funny. Look.
All I'm gonna say is that like there's been situations where, you know, a friend has moved to her babes. He secured the number. Then a certain Donnie appears and she changes her mind.
VAR in it.
Has that happened to you before?
Yeah.
Has that happened to
Speaking
you
from
before?
experience?
Impossible.
Yeah.
Myth.
Oh, it's
Velour Pappy. Congolese Casanova. You crazy? And you're like, no, don't. El Velvet.
Yeah.
That's my man's.
1 of 1. 6'5". You know the vibes. How can you dare me?
how dare you dare me?
Can you dare me?
That's my man's.
Come on.
That's my man's.
Motherfucking Johnny Cochran in his bitch. Come on.
Yeah, nah. Situations get peak, and like it kind of like I can see why people start hating on their friends because
But that's
at that
washed
moment,
though, bro.
because at that moment their ego is bruised.
But you just gotta take the L, bro. Listen, if you ain't buff, step your funny up or step your money up. Like, just that's what you can do, bro.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
Funny guys get fanny.
Bro, because funny gets funny, bro.
Yeah, you're right, me.
If you do ha ha ha,
Funny gets
she
fanny,
doing
you
his
know.
fans, ha 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 ha. Before you know it, you're just there knocking 2 rounds.
He's so funny.
He makes me tingle. Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
These times you're off in pant like Bruce Almighty.
Steady.
I hear
bro.
that.
Yeah.
I hear that.
Like that's thing. See, I think with men, yeah, I know it's gonna be generalization. I feel like we've, for the most part, not the like unsolid niggas. For the most part, we've accepted like everyone knows they're rowing it. If you know, like you've got to pay your way in, them niggas understand it. That's why from the gate you could be in a club that's like 80 capacity. Them niggas gonna buy a table. They know what they've got to do, bro. Like, everyone knows their role, bro. That's what it is. Like you know, there's no like it's beauty and money for the most part, innit? And everyone else around that you can navigate your like your own little angle, your own little workings. But that's like at least that's the first option, innit? So it'll be interesting when what's it, June 21st? When the streets open.
Happening on June 21st. Let's just nothing's happening on June 21st.
Huh? What do you think about Mish?
I don't believe it.
Being a
I
bit of a
really
killjoy over there, Mish.
don't. I don't believe it. I'm sorry. I just don't believe
Mish is moving like a black Israelite and that. We're opening back up,
Oh
like
my God.
we're going back out. Like I don't know what Louis Farrakhan said, yeah, but we out. We're going outside. We outside. Yeah? I'm going out. Yeah.
I don't give a heck.
The streets are open. And she's over there with the good eyebrows. We out. We
Do you
out.
know what? Yeah, I don't think that the government can like overturn this.
Yeah, not
They've already gassed everyone up that 21st of June things are opening back up again.
No,
innit?
No, but
No,
this is the thing. It's a
that's not what they
roadmap
said.
because from when the kids went back
Move
to
that mic
school
closer
on
to
the
us,
8th
also,
of
sorry.
March, literally when the kids went back on the 8th of March, they were saying, let's monitor and see how it goes. This is the start of the roadmap, but it's not a guarantee. People are just taking it as this date, that date, that date. You're not actually listening to what they're saying. They're tricking you into thinking, yeah, June 21st, everything's done. No, don't believe it. They're monitoring
Well, the
how
other
it
day
goes.
they've said that this is the lowest number since last year September.
But
So
for a spanner in the works. So just like Misha said, they said June 21st is the earliest, is the
Exactly.
first date that people would be allowed out. No
Stop
sooner
being
than that.
sensible, man. We're going out, man.
No,
But-
so
I'm going out.
on the
I'm
12th.
going
No,
out.
hold on.
I'm going out.
Wait. Hang on. But on the 12th of April, non-essential shops are
Drip.
On the
Yeah.
12th of April, I'm
But
going
they
back to the
said
gym.
that all of
Gym,
these
that's all I
things-
care about.
And
all
then
of
link
these
that
things are
Westfield.
subject to change.
Exactly.
It's not set in
It's
stone.
not
right,
They're just
right,
saying
right, right.
the dates that they've given everyone is the earliest date that phase will start. But they've also said that they expect that there's going to be a spike in 3 weeks
Okay.
because of everyone that was at the Sarah Everard protest.
Yeah.
So when you look at like they've called it a super spreader event.
all the white
So-
women's then.
All the white feminists that don't stand with the black women, putting their fists up, trying to co-opt black movements.
Do you know what I'm
see
saying? I see you. You ain't slick.
Cool.
You ain't slick, yeah.
You ain't slick.
That's my 2 cents.
Singing "We Shall Overcome" and that, you bitches.
It's
the
the
truth,
fifth for
though.
me. That's what I don't appreciate.
It's a good segue though. We can talk about it. So when we recorded with Amir on Saturday, obviously episode come out on Mother's Day.
Yeah.
We touched lightly on Sarah Everard and the case and just like sexual assault, rape culture, etc., etc. But what I feel has happened, I don't like the politics of death. So she's obviously passed away now. All the optics around it. So Kate Middleton's gone to the site trying to do her Princess Diana routine. Bitch, you ain't Diana, man. Like we know, like that ain't you. Just after the whole royal family interview with Harry, Meghan, how convenient that you're now there at the site and no mask as well.
Yeah,
Trying to
mad.
give us that royal family corona.
That Prince Philip one.
Prince Andrew.
what?
Why is he looking blue?
As in,
No, Prince Andrew.
I actually think that
Tales of
he's
the
like
Crypt.
a zombie. Like,
No, I was saying
not him.
last week that he's gonna outlive us all, but I saw a photo of him in the back of the car. He looks like he's seen the angel of death. Like he's seen it. He looked and he's like,
He's
Bro,
holding
no,
on.
it's
He's
the
trying
head-
to get
I
that
actually
letter
think he's
from
a
his
corpse.
wife.
No, do
That's
you know what
They
it
said
is?
100 to get a
It's-
letter from the Queen. That's what he's holding out for.
Nah.
he's
it's-
waiting for a letter from his wife.
Do you know what? Yeah, it's the headlines for me. Like, oh yeah, you know, Prince Philip discharged after another successful operation, and I'm just like, let the man go.
Yeah.
what are they giving him?
No, but they know it's them. I know they've done evil. They know when they're done, fire and brimstone. That's what it is. That's why they don't want to go, bro. Bro, how many
Hell, straight
How
away.
many hearts are you gonna get from a young African child, bro? They know, bro. They
You know what?
It's the truth, though, or my truth. Like there's a fear of death for them because they know you lot have not lived like a sanctified holy life. Like when you're done, you gotta pay for your crimes, innit? So
The
they don't wanna
Donny
go.
has looked like he's been through everything.
And these times you're just rich and chilling, bro.
He's a corpse. I'm telling you.
he's
Yeah.
dead.
That's a
He is.
corpse.
He is.
That is just
The Walking Dead for real.
He's semi-defrosted.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, how many iOS updates is a body gonna take?
Yeah, Prince Philip's looks are hilarious. But so Sarah Everard, like what I found really interesting about this is just how I don't know if you guys seen the photo of this like white lady with ginger hair,
Yes.
and she's now the face of police brutality.
Don't
Like, you know,
make
it's like it's funny
scream.
watching them go through this, and now suddenly they realize what it's like to be black.
Right.
I don't know if you guys remember, there's a historian called David Starkey. So when the London riots happened, he was on BBC, maybe like Newsnight, talking. He said that the whites have now become black, talking basically saying that like, so when the riots happened, it was like there were footage of like white people obviously involved and doing what they were doing, like looting, whatever. And he was saying that feral behavior from us has gone into them,
Excuse
and
you.
they're now black. And it's interesting. As soon as I saw that, I was like, it's so mad to see that. Like, yes, they're holding a vigil for Sarah, R.I.P. to her, but just the optics is like now they understand what it's like to deal with that weird interaction with the police. All the stuff we've been talking about for years.
But it's still not the same. It's
And
still-
it's, of course, and it's still not even the same level. Like you're able to pose for a photo. Like
Can we even look at semantics alone? So when it was Black Lives Matter, it's a protest, it's
violence.
gathering, it's
Yeah.
violent, it's this. But all of a sudden, and I think I will definitely preface it by saying it is an absolute tragedy when anyone loses their life. So
of course,
definitely like rest in peace to Sarah Everard and my condolences out to her family. But it's so obvious that when this is an issue that concerns black people, we're now looked at as super spreaders for corona, and
Yeah.
there's violence and there's this and there's that and there's police presence. But when it's a white woman, considering that we're in one of the most maybe like precarious times in terms of the pandemic, in that we're just on the cusp of now just coming out of it, everything is starting to open, and you now have an event, vigil, protest, whatever you want to call it, where you have hundreds of thousands of people, but in the media it's now being portrayed as it was a candlelight vigil and it was peaceful. And even when you look at the police, so now any loss of life is sad, but
Of course.
one white woman, literally one white woman is murdered, It is still sad. I'm not taking away from that. But then now we need to have police officers, extra police officers on the street. We need to have police officers in clubs. We need to have extra measures. But when you have hundreds and thousands of black people dying, it's not an issue. And it's like, what were you doing? You shouldn't have been there. Why are you at this event if you had just complied with the police? So I know it's going to be really controversial, but my empathy genuinely is capped. 40%. It's capped 40%. And that 40% is on a good day, because there's we are human as well. There's only so long that we can feel like we are marginalized, that we are not listened to, that we are not important, that our issues aren't everybody's issues. There's only so long that people can deal with it. So if you look at the trauma that black people or people of colour have been through anyway, let's just take that, and then that's now exacerbated by the fact you've got one person that has been murdered. Or even, I think the fact that it's by a police officer is a sort of cruel twist of fate, because it's taken one police officer to act in a horrible, heinous way towards one white woman, and then it's measures and bills and what are we going to do, how are we going to fix this. But you have I cannot remember this girl's name. She died on the beach. No,
I'm Blessing. Yeah.
Suspicious circumstances. We don't
spoke
really know
about
what
last week. Was like,
I'm tired.
What was I saying last week? I was talking.
Exactly.
They were saying it's non-suspicious, allegedly.
I was saying at the time last week when we recorded that with these things you need a good victim. So we've seen it with like a Madeleine McCann. Like human life is human life. We shouldn't play politics and like different levels, but it is interesting to see like how many cycles that story's had. And we've had young black, brown, even what young white kids that like. And class plays a part, because Madeleine McCann's parents are doctors. So they looked at with more esteem with an establishment. I'll let you know, like if that was like a mum and dad from like let's say like, a white mum and dad from like Shameless, that kind of whiteness, Sinkhole estate, benefits, mum and dad on benefits, granddad on benefits, uncle and auntie on benefits. If they go to Tenerife on a cheap teletext holiday and leave their children in the hotel whilst they're in at the bar drinking sangrias for like £2.50, €2.50. They ain't gonna get the love and consistent news cycle that the McCanns are gonna get, because class also plays a part. 100%. Because they're more respected in middle class. We're doctors. We've got this height that you left your child. Like there's all loads of different conspiracies. One day God willing, we'll find out the truth what really happened with that child. But you can see like how these things pan out: race, class, ethnicity. All these things play a massive part in the story. And it's like even with Sarah's death, even though I keep saying I don't want to like add politics to it, you can see people playing politics. So like a Kate Middleton going down there and an individual, and then seeing the visuals of people getting arrested, and we're looking like, I'm sure that women, you can like relate to all forms, however big or small, sexual harassment on any level. But if you're a black man, you're sitting there and you go, you know what, I don't know if I want to jump in there with all support, because I don't get support maybe from my own, let alone the wider community when it's me as well. So why should I lend my voice over there when you can see what's going on? You know, like I find it interesting, like that image is going to be historical. That white lady with ginger hair is going to become the face of police brutality. It's mad. Like,
it actually makes me feel like really, really, really angry. Just how little like black people, black bodies of color, bodies of color are valued in this country. Because now this woman is, just like you said, Fols, she's now the poster child. She's the face of this, and she's so brave, and like she's incredible, and she was standing up when something wasn't right, blah, 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 blah. But you have black people, if any, like you have black people who are doing nothing, literally doing absolutely nothing. And they are, if anything, like lambasted for even being there. So there's just such a disconnect. You cannot praise and put one group of people on a pedestal because they are there and they're speaking up for what's right and they don't believe in this, but then you have another group and they are being absolutely torn to shreds in the paper, and this is terrible. And did these people like not care about that we're in the middle of a pandemic, and why are they doing this? And it's just so disgusting, and I just can't take it. And they just need to, I just have to think about the future and the health of my children, and this is not right.
Ramifications.
The ramifications of attending this super spreader event, and I don't care.
I feel like there's a war on like the word woke as well at the minute. Like that's like a whole nother thing as well. Like it's like it's gone full circle where like basically woke is synonymous for like black, BLM,
In all honesty, I'm with Chrissy. I'm just tired of the whole thing.
Yeah.
The black woman is the most undesirable woman in the world, and it's just annoying if something happens to a black woman. It doesn't make the paper.
Yeah.
No one cares. But if it happens to a white woman, everybody's all
Front
over
page
it.
news. Yeah.
I'm actually just tired of it. I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely exhausted to the point I'm just like, you know what? Let me just make sure I walk with my keys in my knuckles. Yeah. But more time, I feel safe because as being a black woman and being the most undesirable in the world, I feel safe. I feel safe walking the streets.
Really?
Look at what
Expand on that
happened.
a little bit. What do you mean when you say when you feel safe whilst being undesirable?
No one wants to kidnap me. I'm black. They're not going to get any money for me. They're not going to get any... No. But think about it. And I know this, you know, it's a sensitive subject, but was it 2016? It was the Rochdale rapes that were happening.
Oh, cool.
And it was a gang of Asian men who were raping only white girls.
Yeah.
They don't see black women as something to be desired or something to want to conquer.
Yeah.
You know?